Okay, morning Will. I'm just here on our two clamps and just doing a video here on the Bitcoin, well not Bitcoin actually, Ethereum miners, because that's what we're actually mining, but let's just call it crypto miners. So you can see ourselves here, we're just standing behind this number one clamp. That's all maize that's been harvested over the course of the autumn and clamped in. That will be our energy. We've got about 5,500 tons of maize in these two storage clamps, ready to be cut and put into the feed hopper and into the anaerobic digestion plant, which is just there behind us. Into that hopper there, goes into the tank, settles in the system for about 60 days, into our large digester around the corner there, and it produces the gas that we need to run the engines. And we'll just have a little look at the engines now and show you how they work too. Okay, so we're just coming into the CHP room here. This is one of the CHPs that we've got running, and it is producing 121 kilowatts of electricity and also about 175 kilowatts of heat. We use the heat for our firewood business and for our biomass wood chip business. We're just loading up the firewood there, but the electricity that we do either gets pumped into the grid through that box there, or we use on site. And the stuff that we use on site comes out through this one of these wires, and it floats along here, and it then goes over here and pops up into that line there, and then powers the Bitcoin miners. We've got another wire here, which is our internet wire or Ethernet wire. That also comes from the process control building over there. So we'll go and have a look at the miners themselves. We just got a straightforward shipping container that we've waterproofed, and yeah, here are the miners sitting here. We've got several rigs, all with games cards, basically G4 RTX, you can see there, different ones basically. Another rig there, another rig there, another rig there, another rig there. So we've got 7 in total, which are mining away. We've got these vents in the side, and we've got a cooling fan because in the summer and obviously it's pretty hot. It's not hot at the moment, although it's quite nice and warm here. I'll just show you what the temperature is just even on this day. Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, it's about 16 degrees in here. I've had the door open. It probably would have been 20 if I hadn't. But those are the rigs, and we'll go and take a look at what they're mining right now on the laptop. Okay, so I'm just here at the desk. We're actually on Ethermine, which just shows us the dashboard of what we've got. So we've got the workers up there, 6 active. Unpaid balance in ETH, so 0.29 of an ETH. Then we come down here and you can see the current hash rate here on the left, which is 1.8 gigahertz. And down here is just that in a graphical format, with the average rate, current rate. The current rate is the blue line, so it waggles up and down. The orange is the actual average, and the green line is the reported rate. So that just shows you what's happening. I can sort of go to the payouts. So every time we have a half an ETH that gets paid out to our account, we can cash that in or hold that as we like. And then we come over here to this side. I've got another screen up here. And it just shows us, I put in the 1.8 gigahertz hash rate there. I put in a power consumption, a cost to it, and then it gives me the daily profit per day or the profit per month. Obviously, if I times it up to an annual rate, it'll be 36,000 per annum for those crypto miners working away. And if I wanted to buy another rig, I can always check. Let's say I buy a couple of RTX 380s there. That's there, the one in green. What would be the hash rate? That's 549 hash there, megahertz hash. So I can then put that back into the profitability calculator, and it lets me know what
what the profitability would be there on that, and I can calculate the return on investment for the miner, and whether that's good value or not. So that's that.
Okay, so here we are, back in front of the desk and the laptops. I'm just thinking of summarizing what we're doing then on this project. We've got obviously our farm produce that we are storing and then turning into electricity. And instead of selling this electricity to the grid, we're trying to add a little bit of value on top, and we use it on site to then produce another product, which we then sell at a price which is better than what we can sell the electricity at. And so in many ways, it's kind of no different to someone who is converting barns into units, commercial units, and supplying electricity into them. It's a very similar kind of concept. As I said, once we have those Ethereum, we can either store them or sell them in a sort of more traditional way. It's almost a bit of a kind of electronic or farm shop kind of thing, where what we produce is data units rather than steak or lamb chops or something. So yeah, that's how it works, and yeah, I think quite a few farmers are looking at this area now.